What is up, YouTube land? Man, we haven't done this in a while.
It's been a
How's
minute.
everybody
It's been
doing?
a minute.
It's been a minute.
Has it? I can't even remember where we were.
Uh, Not in that room.
I'm just
You were in a
I'm still
different
in
room.
movie. I'm
I
in
was
movie
in a
land
different room.
still.
You're right.
You were. I want to
I'm s-
say thank you for the Spooktober. We had a huge response from Spooktober. I mean, huge. I was telling John this earlier. There's a lot of people that dug it, and I wanted to say thank you for watching it, liking it, whatever. Really
Tell
appreciate
your
it.
friends.
Tell your friends and your dogs and your cats and your gerbils and the rest of the family
and your goldfish Goldie,
and your turtle name.
Leonardo.
There you go.
I
But
know
we're
this first one that came out.
yeah, not Michelangelo. Come on, man.
I know, and he's my favorite too. That's
He is mine.
I mean,
it's the
Leonardo's
nunchucks,
the
dude.
leader, though,
Yeah, but the pizza
and he is the best weapon.
and nunchucks. Come on,
Well, I mean,
nunchucks are
Katanas?
pretty awesome.
nunchucks
Katanas are better,
awesome, but
though.
only because nunchucks are a close range weapon.
Is defensive. It's not a killing weapon. So you like murderers, huh, Shannon? I want
I
something to
like the
end.
option.
I want the option of killing everything all at once. I can respect that. That's very understandable.
Says the
very,
vegetarian.
That's
Very,
vegetarian.
it's very Highlander.
Very high.
There can only be one.
Oh, I do have a special question for both of you. I'm looking at. I got a note. It says a note. Capitals with a question mark. Like I looked. Man, 10, 20. I don't even need to look at the date because I looked at the record. Do I need to turn this off?
I don't want to talk about it.
What happened? Like it's okay to be last. It's before the All-Star game. You're not that far down. Like your division is very close. It looks like it. Am I wrong? I'm wrong.
My struggle
Mm-hmm.
with the Cabs is they have games
Mm. Do tell.
that they show
Mm.
that they can be cohesive. They can stop giving away the blankety blank puck and actually score goals and defend their goalie. They show that they are brilliant.
They are capable of doing it.
They are capable of, I won't say it because it will jinx it, but they are capable of, right? And then there are other games where I'm like, what are you doing? Have you guys never played together before?
I have a really nice
That's what it
drum
seems
kit.
like.
It's very shiny. Doesn't mean I can play it that well, does it?
But all of these players are great, and they've shown that they can play together and that they have the lines. And we know Carberry is an amazing coach. So, like, what is happening?
It looks like you're the New York Jets of the football league. To be honest, and that's not good. You don't even know who the New Jets are.
Yeah, football. I got nothing on that.
I think they're not creating enough we'll call them high danger chances.
Are they being protective? Like they're
shooting too far away from the net. They're not trying to crash the net in any way.
It's kind of like
almost wonder if it has to do
man type thing.
If it has to do with the Great Chase being over too. So they're not as offensive. And like you said, not doing those kind of high danger.
Well, as part of the show, I will be asking every time about how the Capitals are doing.
But in doing that, though, they
the wind of your sail.
I hope we have better news next time. I don't.
All right,
but like the last game, like the game last night, they just didn't show up till the third period, and then
this is the Capitals Talk Report. Thank you for subscribing to the Capitals Talk.
why and like who he decides to put in for the shootout is still.
So there's a lot of work that needs to be done.
There's a lot of work.
A lot of work.
I feel
like
like it's more tweaking. I don't know that it's like work, because they're a faster team now than they were 2 seasons ago. That was something for sure that Carter's like, we're bringing speed to this old team. And he did it.
Yeah.
And again, he's showing some good lines that these guys are playing really well off of each other. So I think it's more tweaking than, like, I don't think it's like a full
it's not a full
work.
like it's not a full retooling.
I beg to differ, and the reason I say that, if you guys were in the middle of your pack, I would say tweaking, right? You guys are last. I mean, no offense, you guys are last.
You're not even watching games. Why are you talking right now?
Because being last is being last in any sport. Baseball, football, basketball, tennis, golf, bowling, whatever you want to name it. Don't tell me you need tweaking. You need something else. And something's going to happen. And your
we're
coach
also
is
still
in
early
hot
enough in
water
the
right
season
now.
that I think it's tweaking.
Your coach is in
hot
water. Your coach will be gone in January if he does not get it in the middle of the pack.
He can. He's got a 4-year contract?
Doesn't matter.
Something like that.
I'm telling you, it doesn't matter. Hell, that Penn State guy got let go from. He had 3 years left. They're paying him $70 million to not coach a football team. He got let go from Penn State, the football squad.
Yeah, well, football's stupid.
Look, listen. Look, you can argue all you want, but when you're a last place team, you're a last place team.
Talk to me when you watch the game.
I don't need to watch the game, because I know how many points you're scoring. I know what your home and away records are. You're only one game better at home than you are away. But your point system, you're very close to the middle of the pack. If you do a good run for a month, at least win half your games or more, you could be in the middle of your record. Are you making playoffs? No. You might as well throw that out the water right now. But you could restructure the team right now and figure out good stuff to work some stuff in. That's all I got to say. I hope you turn it around, because it really sucks that the home team.
I think we're early enough in the season that coming back, I think it's tweaking. I think coming back is not something that is impossible.
Next time we have a show, we will talk about the record, and we will talk about it for enough time to get you upset.
So 30 seconds?
Yes. How about those Caps? But let's get on the lighter side. Let's go with a happier time. Because what is today's episode about? Birthday. Mr. John in the middle having a birthday. I'm not going to say how old you are. It's not fair for me to say. But
you don't even know how old I am anyway.
You're 45.
No, I'm not.
Hit and miss.
Damn.
Swing and a miss, rather.
He's older than I am.
Awkward.
He's older than you. That's what matters. He's older than both of us, Shannon. That's what matters.
You were Price is Right. You were close without going over.
Still in the dining set, baby. But
yeah, you still get the golf cart.
Hey, very nice. I can do that. But we're going to talk about the mighty Mastodon. So right now we're going to do a bio really quick. I'll do a rundown. Mastodon is an American metal band formed in 2000 in Atlanta, Georgia, known to blend progressive metal, sludge metal, alternative metal, and hard rock. Mastodon's become one of the most influential and critically acclaimed metal bands of the 21st century. That's some big names. 4 members. You got Brent Hines. You got Bill Keller, Troy Sanders, R.I.P., and Bran Daler. Musical styles. Yes.
I thought it was Hines that passed away.
Oh, sorry, Brent Hines. You're right. what did it say?
Yeah,
Bill, my fault.
Sanders.
Yeah,
You said
Sanders is
Sanders.
bases. Yeah, Brent Hines died over the summer. So
Motorcycle accident.
I know. Ugh,
And that was after he left the band.
that's right. He did. Well, we're going to talk about Mastodon. I'm pretty excited about that. Background: I saw them one time. It was on the Fear Factory when Fear Factory came back with their Archetype episode. They were one of the opening bands, and I'm like, who are these guys? Like, I've never heard of Mastodon, and I heard the name Mastodon. I was like, man, that's a cool name. That was the first thing I heard. I was like, oh, that's a cool name. And all of a sudden, being in the Rector Theater, the noise is very complex because I had them, Walls of Jericho, I had Strapping on Lad, which is just a wall of sound, and then Fear Factory
Yeah.
was really technical.
Well, yeah, and that particular venue, the stage is, if I remember, the stage is really high up.
Very high up. So if the flooring's here,
It's
it would.
very long.
Uh, I feel like it was wider, but
Wider than
shorter
long?
in diameter. So the
Yeah,
width
dude.
was.
Yeah, I just remember that stage being like 7 feet off the floor.
It was very high, very very high. Because I've seen Buckethead there and Fear Factory twice, and Buckethead twice there, um, stuff like that. So, but yeah, we're going down to Mastodon. I was pretty excited when you picked them. I was
Yeah.
really because I love Mastodon. We're talking 20 some years ago, shit like that. But Johnny Boy, you get the first pick.
Yeah, I decided to let the 15-year ban go on them.
What do you mean?
15-year ban.
I banned them from listening to them
Oh,
for 15 years because I judge bands off of live. And while they sounded great live,
I remember the story. Yeah, go ahead.
it was whatever. I think it was when we met up at like Mayhem or Rockstar, or that's the same thing. I don't know. I ran into
No,
you at that show.
yeah, I don't remember them being there. It was
They were
events.
on they were on like the main stage at like 2:30 in the afternoon, so like
Oh,
nobody was there,
gotcha.
you know.
Okay.
And so like I watched them, and like the three guys that were under the pavilion were going nuts, and like the seven other
Three.
people that were there couldn't care less, and that's
Oh.
probably why they came out and played and left. And I was like, oh well,
Hmm.
that kind of sucks. But I get it. I mean, if you're playing to nobody, and I know we both know this very well, that like
Yeah.
when there's nobody there, it's almost like, why are we
Why are you
here?
doing that? And then you
Why are
just
we
mess
doing?
around and you do crazy stuff. So
Yep.
yeah.
So,
All right,
but
John, you
yeah.
get the
Anyway,
first pick. The first pick is Emperor of Sand.
Emperor of Sand.
Yes, came
Yeah,
out in
this
2017.
17. I got like some heavy Dream Theater vibes from this one, I think. I don't know if it was this one or the Hushing. There was one of them. I was like, this one. It's like, man, this kind of is like Parasomnia before Parasomnia came out.
Um, I
Is that Hush and Grind,
I think
or
it's Hush and Grime. I think you're getting it confused.
I might be
Yeah,
getting it confused,
because it was
but
a darker album
yeah,
for me. It was. But I mean, Emperor Sand, it won a Grammy also too. It was one of the
yeah,
Grammy ones that they won. Um, so
yeah. It was one that one was one I did not get to listen to more than once. So,
gotcha.
uh, yay for me for getting the first one that I didn't listen to
Mm,
twice.
you guys do your homework. This shows if you did your homework.
I know that I'm not lying. I mean, yeah, I didn't. I
Hmm.
tried. I was cramming before the
For,
show too.
for me, Emperor Sand is kind of like another concept album from them, which they're really
Yeah,
famous for.
whatever
What's the
element.
concept?
It's about your morality and like because if I'm not mistaken, one of their managers
flimsy.
died.
I think that's a flimsy
Yeah,
concept. Like a
the
thread maybe, but I don't know about a concept.
Well, I
Because
mean,
like the songs are cohesive,
yeah.
but they're very different songs.
Well, I feel like with personal issues that they have with people passing away and their family stuff like that, it's kind of like it's a very darker album than the previous ones. I think it's more um there was nothing crazy about it. It was really just darker, a little sledgy to a certain point.
yeah.
Progressive side is there in spurts, but you could tell they're like something happened, and everybody's. I mean, the bass player's wife has cancer, the drummer's mom died, and their manager died for a lot of years. A lot of
uh,
death around them.
yeah.
So what are we thinking, John?
I mean, let's see. Trying to look just through the track listings here.
For me, it's a high lawnmower. It wasn't a bitching category, but only a couple songs
Yep.
stand out to me of what it was.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say. I mean, it's a good
Well,
lawnmower
What
for
do you
sure.
think, Shannon? What did you give it?
8 out of 10.
You liked
This
it a lot.
this album is bitchin'.
Yeah?
This album is bitchin'. The instrumentals alone pull it out of Lawnmower for me, or at least bring it to to the tippity top of Lawnmower.
Yeah. See,
That's why we said it's high lawnmower.
it's a high lawnmower.
No, I'm just saying the
Yeah.
instrumentals alone do that. Then you add
Bring it.
on the vocals
Others.
and the other stuff, and for me, it pushes it over.
Well, I can definitely tell with a lot of the later albums, the drummer has a lot of vocal parts. Like he's almost co-vocalist now. But all the
Mhm.
band members have really good vocals, like just different ranges and styles, and like uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Tones and different uh, like from Georgia and one's coming from somewhere else, and you hear the twang in their voice, stuff like
Yeah.
that. So I feel like this album started to be even more of that part. Being with that. So, Shannon, you are up 8 out of 10. That's pretty good
That's pretty good.
for being a later album too. And you figure they're 8 albums deep, and being with that. You get the very first one, Remission, in 2002.
Debut album,
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
very solid, very heavy,
Yeah.
great
Yep.
riffs.
Uh, Definitely the sludge element of them.
Mhm.
Very raw.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very, very raw.
I
Yeah.
also gave this an 8 out of 10. So it is
Yeah.
bitchin', for sure.
Bitchin'.
For sure.
It's I kind of agree with that too, because especially being a first album, you can tell that they're just that first album band. They're just all that energy and everything raw from like their live shows are coming into place.
It had a bit of a demo sound to me. Not like, I mean, this is not their demo because that was whatever the 9 song demo
See,
before
I
that.
you listen to it. See, that's why I like you, John. You go ahead, you learn the history. I love it.
But this is like it's like the No Life Till Leather to Kill 'Em All, right?
Oh,
Like,
sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
not that they were even the same songs, but
Yeah.
it just has that feel to it. But it's very, yeah, I mean, like I said they were like the death metal slash scream vocals. The more, I guess, more of like
Yeah.
harsh vocals.
Very
Mm.
chewing gravel, spitting nails type of
Yeah,
thing.
I was kind of
Yeah.
surprised about that. And then like the at the end of the Elephant Man, there you've just got like the last 2 minutes of that song are very interesting.
I definitely like the March of the Ants. That
Oh,
was
March of Fire Ants. That
yeah,
just that riff
that's
is
awesome.
is so catchy.
You can almost hear the progressiveness in it, but it's not
Yeah.
prominent. We are
It
going sludge to like progressive and
yeah.
the weight scale.
There's like you're not like on the technicality of like a Dream Theater,
No,
but it's kind of like around a between the buried and me kind of
yeah.
prog.
And see, when I heard them, it was they had remission, and
Leviathan, probably.
Leviathan, Leviathan.
Leviathan.
So they had those two. They didn't have Blood Mountain at the time because I think 2004. That's when I saw them 4 or 5, one of the two. And I
Yeah, either way,
remember
Yeah,
Blood Mountain's not out yet.
Blood
no,
Mountain
it
didn't come
wasn't
out
out.
till '06, I don't think.
I can remember the
That's what I have,
riffing
yeah.
was very this time. I didn't understand the odd time signatures at the time. I was always
Yeah.
the four on the floor learning it. Dream Theater was kind of there, but it wasn't like I knew about them, but I never really listened to them. Really, progressive side was either Rush or Genesis. Yes,
Yeah.
during that time, and I didn't understand the powerfulness of odd time signatures and rhythms. That's so heavy. I was like, man, that works so well. It just does so good. It tickles.
Yep. Tickles the old funny bone for you.
Yes. So 8 out of 10. See,
Look at you over there.
I know. I had a sneaky suspicion you might have liked them.
I'm
I,
mad that you're right.
I,
Like
I
as
know who you are now.
as I was listening to him, I'm like,
Yeah,
he's got me pegged. I
yeah.
don't
Damn him.
I like being
that bastard.
I like being an enigma.
Shut up. All right. I have The Hunter that came out in
Oh, yeah.
2011. Um, I feel like this is the first album where you just got direct songs, very palatable, and this is when they started to cross over into a popularity.
Yeah.
Their name, I think Blood Mountain and
Well,
Crack the Sky got him into a hey, look at this band. And all of a sudden, when Hunter came, it was like, we just opened the
well,
floodgates.
yeah, and they had been touring like with Metallica for the last couple of years before this one too. So
Yeah,
I mean, their
man.
name was getting out there.
It was getting out there, and their live shows. I know, John, you had a bad one, and I feel real
I did
bad.
have a bad one, and I hate myself for thinking that way because I actually really do also. I'm not like Shannon, where it's like, oh, I hate it that he's right, but yeah, no, I do enjoy the Mastodon.
Man, I can tell you this much. This is one of my favorites from them
Yep.
because not only is it palatable, every song has a very unique feel to it, and it's still progressive. It's not their pinnacle progressiveness, I think, but every song is just heavy. I'm not going to say it's their number one for me, but this switches from one to two. This is my number two from them. It's very, very high. It is I like this album a lot better than Remission. I think The Hunter is a really good 8.5 out of 10. I think for me, maybe even a 9, depending on.
Yeah, I got it at 8.5.
Yeah, Shannon,
You're
9.
wrong.
Is it shredding?
You're wrong. It's not shredding. It is
No.
actually lawnmower.
Really?
What?
The Hunter?
Yeah.
Okay, literally I wrote I'm confused
All the
Because
heavy
it's not a
for this
lifting.
concept album.
album.
It's not a
Oh.
concept album.
And I
Because
think they need to stick to concept albums.
because when you were
But
Crack the Sky to Hunter, you're looking at two different mastodons there.
agree.
Yeah.
And I got there, but also like stylistically, like sound wise, this album is just all over the place. Like what is happening? And then the creature lives.
Yes.
What song is that? For the first part, I'm like, what is going
Dry
on?
Bone
Like
Valley, all the heavy lifting, Curl the Burl. What a
Curl the
cool
Bur-
song. I mean,
Yeah,
well,
like
but the creature there's like this weird like
different the signatures of time signatures are in the I feel like they
it
use a lot of special effects or like background ambience in a lot of their albums. This is kind of a
yeah,
heavy one. Curl the Burl. The singing is great though. It's a lot
yep.
clearer, but this is why they say this is a more palatable album for people because it's not crazy time signatures. It's just sprinkled in. I could say
it's
this is
confusing. It's a confusing album for me.
I
Not
hear
just
it.
not even just coming from like you said,
Yeah.
like, oh well, this was Mastodon before and now this is a different idea. Like play around with stuff. Like I get that,
Yeah.
but I just
I don't know. I just feel like they're um it helped them to get even higher stratosphere because the two albums that that we're going to get into Blood Mountain to Crack the Sky, the progressive side of me loves those albums because they're concepts. The Hunter is like individual songs. There's no concept.
It's kind
Maybe a
of
little bit there, but you can't really tell there is. I've always
but if you
been
don't have cohesiveness in the album, then what
it's
what do you
it's
like
more riff oriented,
yeah,
I think, and kind of like
grooving. It's grooved.
it's a little bit more of a stripped down is a
I think it had more
simple?
overused
groove.
term, but it
It
was like
it is
it was simpler than
palatable. That's
yeah.
that's where simple people come
Okay.
in though. That like you went from Injustice for All to the Black Album, total night and day.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's the route that a lot of these bands took. Gojira. If you ever get to go to a Gojira album, you hear the
Oh yeah.
last one to Magnum. It's a total night and day. A lot of bands have to do that sometimes to get the hey, money's king, right?
Yeah.
Cash is
Unfortunately,
king.
cash is king. I'm not saying it's bad on their part to do that, but if they had the opportunity, why not? You
Why
still have
not
the
take it?
older stuff that people love, right?
Yep.
Now you
And
get
they
more people at your shows.
and you don't shy away from the old stuff either. So
You sprinkle it in. You have the simple stuff for people, the progressive side, and then even the sludgy stuff. Now you have three different types of people. Now you're just packing arenas at that point instead of clubs, and
yep.
stuff like that. Sad state of music, and it has to be that way.
Yeah.
But all right, Johnny Boy. Maybe I should turn down the turn.
Dead
Turn-
air, dead air.
Dead air, dead air. Oh,
Oh,
look at you!
just look at
Once,
me
once
once more
more
around
around
the
the sun.
sun.
The next album, right
Yeah,
after that one.
how weird.
How
Uh,
weird!
yeah, this one I got like a we'll call it. I mean, there's literally a song called Halloween on there,
That's my favorite song, man.
Of course it is.
and yeah, it has that kind of like just that kind of vibe to it, and like the what is
The
it
High Road.
the high road, and then the witch of
Yeah.
black diamonds or whatever that one is. It's yeah. That was another one I had to listen to a couple times to kind of figure out what we're doing here.
You should thank yourself for it because it's a
And I
really
should,
good album.
and I it is a good album.
It is a good album. I think so.
I
But
mean,
what
the
do you
title,
think, John?
the title track, "Once More Around the Sun." I mean, they're
Yeah.
all pretty good.
Great song. Great song.
Um,
This
other
is
than
my number one. This
You're
is my
wrong.
this is my
yeah,
favorite one
You're
from
wrong.
them.
Aunt Lisa, I was like, that's kind of creepy. You know, I
Well,
get
that's his
it.
aunt that died. That was the one who
Yeah,
passed away. So
that makes sense then.
yeah, I, I like the album because it has kind of that just big sound to it, and it still has the progressive side that tickles my funny bone, but it has that crunchy elements on some of it too. It has kind of the early crunch to it. I don't know. It just has a good blend of stuff in it. Better than the Hunter, I think. But Hunter is
It's a
very
good
close to me.
it's a good mixture.
It is
It's a good mixture.
for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it. I'm feeling pretty
This
good about it.
album is aimless.
Where would this go for you, Shannon?
It's a lawnmower.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
It is
Who
it
is
is
that number
below
one
Emperor of
fan?
Sand and also below Hunter for me.
Ah. Is that the
Huh.
number one fan? Yeah.
Poor
He's
number one
entertained
fan.
once more. All
So
right,
once
Johnny boy.
more.
Where's this going?
Well, just to I would say it's I would put it in the bitchin category
Okay.
myself.
Which part though?
I I'm gonna put it right in the middle of Hunter and Remission.
Okay. Remember, you get one choice to change it, right?
But
Yep.
which one?
Ah,
Oh
you got to pick your
well.
battles. See, that's the
See,
problem.
that's it.
You never know. I might change it myself. I might change it. Never know.
You never know.
You never know.
We're playing no takesy backsies.
No
Right?
takesy backsy. That's right. I'm kidding. Once more around the sun is not my favorite album from them. I'm kidding. It's not. It's not my favorite.
It's her least favorite.
No, actually, it's number 3. And actually, Shannon, you
Blood Mountain.
Blood Mountain. What do we have about Blood Mountain? We could say this is still in a progressive element from them, right? It's
Yeah,
still,
it's still a concept album of
yeah.
Oh, it's definitely still a concept album for sure.
trying to get the crystal skull to the
This-
top of the mountain, and then
Because
Yeah, I mean
Leviathan,
this is your classic like hero's journey
w-
concept album.
it uh, it definitely had like your I don't know. It's when you look at the Leviathan, that's a
They're getting more
concept album.
melodic for sure.
Yes, that's in progressiveness too. I feel like the singing is getting broader and like hooks are a little bit there. Clean singing is a lot
Mhm.
more. It's no gravelly voice anymore to a certain point. The guitar work, the double guitar work, I always feel it gets underrated with Mastodon.
it was a lot better on this one, I think.
The drumming always gets the first
Dude,
a notion of this band. For me, it does.
a big 100%. Brad
Yeah.
Taylor is a phenomenal drummer. He's
Yes.
probably just from listening to he is now up there in my favorite drummers.
He has a
Just
very
the wolf is loose, like that first,
Yo.
like
what a they opened
like
up their show with the wolf was loose. I remember I
I
was
mean
like, dun dun. I was like, what is this? I've had that on my workout list for years. But the
okay, and
Connie
can
the
I
Birchman is a good one too. I think that's a good
yeah.
song.
And it's got Josh Homme from Queens of the Stone Age
That's
on
right.
vocals.
Yep.
Can we talk about Blade Catcher really quick?
Yes, yes.
Okay, what was with the vocals? The weird
That
ones.
is
Like
that is
what?
that's the hallucination part of being out there trying in the hero journey. That so
Oh.
that is what I think goes through my cat's head when he's got the blues. That's what I think is going through his head, and it's just like
We have
I
personal
could just
feelings about
see
this
him
one.
running.
You know,
Okay. So how we feel about this one?
So
Shannon?
knowing that,
Where are we going?
Well, I'm gonna tell you
Would-
right now. I'll tell you right now.
Go ahead.
Tell you right now.
Okay.
It's her
I
favorite.
have the words on here. Is this a perfect album? Question mark. The answer was no, because I
Yeah.
thought those vocals were too weird and like enough to like pull me out of what was happening.
It is top 3. It
But
could be top
now
3, right?
I am still gonna stick with what I have, which is
Okay.
9 out of 10.
Wow.
Absolutely shredding.
Oh,
Absolutely shredding.
okay.
I'm not gonna argue. That's one of
The
my. This
I
is
can't argue
probably
that either. Um,
this
I
is one of my favorite albums.
this is it could
you have the words.
it could make a 10 out of 10.
It's the parts that made it a 9 that could have been a 10 for you.
But now that I know, right, that we're all still in that concept,
Yeah.
is it now a 10 out of 10? I'll have to re-listen. I'll let you know. It might be.
I'm
It
gonna
might be a
say
perfect album.
no. I feel like it's a 9. I feel like it's 8.5, 9. It
It's
is.
not an 8.5. It is a solid 9.
Yeah.
Solid 9.
Mm.
Solid.
Now this one, Crack the Sky, that is the magnum opus of their progressiveness.
Oh
This
yes,
is
100%.
their pinnacle. This is the last album we're doing progressive to this full extent. 9-minute songs or whatever. You got one, that's like, what is it? 14 minutes. And
14 minutes or something.
yeah, it's like,
but you're not even bored with it though. That's
No.
the whole thing.
no, I'm not either. And what's nice about it is that I feel like this is their most what am I looking for? The most focused album they probably ever done with everything they could do as a band, from the sledge, progressive, heavy, everything accumulated to this moment where they're like, all right, this song we're going to be super heavy. This song we're going to make the most progressive song ever known. We're going to make this like, heaviness, and everything was so moody. It had just the mood to it where it's the atmosphere of it. Atmospheric.
Atmosphere.
The
Okay.
atmosphere of it was very just. I mean, going into Oblivion to go into
Divination.
Divination and everything. Crack the
With
Sky.
banjo? For the
They
record,
had-
I'm here for it.
They had
Like, I'm here
organs
for
in it. They had the
But
organs.
Yeah.
Like this album, and I will say, Crack the Sky is a fan favorite. This is like their
Yeah.
this is the
Highly,
pinnacle for
yeah.
them. A lot of people say this is the top of their apex. And I think is a high bitchin', and I think it's better than the Hunter.
I will
Hunter
agree
and
with that.
Round Sun. I feel like it's almost shredding for
Absolutely.
me. Almost shredding. It is very, very close to shredding.
I know this one they
It's a
have
9 out of 10 for me.
because this is talk about like you get into the whole wormholes and ethereal planes and
Astral travel. That's what they call it.
astral
Astral
travel.
travel.
Yeah,
And talking about Russian stuff, Tsar. It's
Yeah.
like, what?
yeah, Rasputin and getting murdered and
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff.
Gets a little.
But can
And
we
that's also like
can we
Crack
just
the
like
Sky was about his sister too. So
That's right. Personal stuff.
about his sister?
her name is Sky.
Oh.
Yeah. A lot of these albums have personal things to it. Yes. Shannon.
I'm gonna say she died.
Suicide when she was 14.
Okay, so I literally I got chills. You can't see. I got chills. Oh, spooky. I wrote down the lyrics that I was like, "Ooh, I'm really feeling these lyrics. Like I feel them, right? Mama, don't let them drag her down. Please tell Lucifer he can't have this one.
They get heavy.
Yeah, they do.
Their
'Cause
lyricals get super heavy.
I was I was doing my homework,
I'm gonna cry.
I know.
and
I didn't I just I felt it, but now I'm like, oh, is that
so
what that's about? Like
And
that's
how he sings it too.
awful.
so Scott Kelly of
Because you feel it.
Neurosis,
Like you feel that when he's
Yeah.
he had he
I feel
had
like I
some
should have
back
given it more
and
than 8 out of 10 now.
he had some back and forth emails and stuff with Brand Daler's dad, and
Oh.
he sent him a picture of Sky. And when Scott Kelly was doing his stuff in the studio, he had her picture up there, and he was like, I really want to like do this thing right.
Yeah. It's sad
Right.
because a lot of their
Mm.
albums, there is heartbreak, death, and it's like when you're
I just
hearing
got
this.
chills too, just
Yeah.
by the
Right?
way.
Like that's
So
I got chills.
Yeah, and that's why it's a very a lot of people like this album too. I feel like this is the hardcore side of Mastodon. People love this album not only for the aggressive side, but the atmospheric of everything. They're really good at doing that with a lot of their
yeah,
albums, where they just have it's like a soundtrack to a sci-fi something, right?
yeah,
Stuff like that. So yeah, I think it's a high bitchin'. I think it's up there. So
yeah, 100.
all right, John, your last one, and then Shannon will be your last one. Man, time flies when you're having fun.
Right.
Only 8 albums. I wish there were more. I really, really do.
Yeah.
Oh,
Leviathan.
John Leviathan.
Yeah,
John, can I just take a wild guess?
you can.
Is this a shredding for you? Is this a shred for you? Or a very high bitchin'?
You know the right answer to this, brother.
It's shredding. I
It's
mean,
Yeah, it is.
shredding.
Yeah,
This
how can
is
it
it is.
not?
Yeah, it is.
is this a 10 out of 10 for you, Shannon? Is this close to it?
I gave it a 9 out of 10, and I wrote, "Is this album perfect?" Question mark.
I
I do for
this
It
is
has
my favorite. This is my favorite from them.
it like because just
it.
the from going from remission and that sound, and then you get
Can,
Leviathan
can,
like a different. It's just different, like tonally. It's different, and I
I,
mean, obviously, it's the concept of Moby Dick or whatever throughout the whole thing.
Whatever.
yeah.
But
Fucking Ahab.
Super
but you
boring
have
book, but
it's really is.
it's so
But
boring.
like you know,
This is a top 5 band where the second album shines more than the first album. And I feel like
yeah,
this is one of those things where you're like, is this Mastodon? Like, nah. It's like
yeah, because you go like I said, you listen to Remission, and then you hear this, and it's like night and day.
very night and day. And I love it because the first album you could write your whole life, but the second album, that's where people
Yep,
take notice of you. And
yep,
when that came out, every magazine thought they were like the next Metallica or the next big thing. And I think they were right. I really, truly
yeah,
believe Mastodon is still going up, like in popularity
yep,
in some way, being with that. So, but
yep.
that lead us to the very last album, Hush and Grim. What
Double album.
what a name! Like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? You're like, oh,
and that kind of gives you the overall feel of that album.
can we say that's like the darkest one, the most emotional
Oh,
act of it,
yeah,
feeling. Um, oh, this one's the when the death of their longtime manager. This is the album
yeah.
during that.
He
Yeah,
had the cancer too, I do believe.
correct. He's been with the band for 25 years, longtime manager type of thing.
Yeah,
See what I mean about people around that band? A lot of people, and I'm not saying they're the only band or whatever, but they're only ones that will show the emotions of what's happening. A lot of people hold that stuff back. They don't want to. That's personal information. They're a pretty open band
That's
about stuff, right?
That's how you bring some good music, though.
Yeah.
This might be my least favorite, though.
I
I don't
understand.
know.
I do.
I still.
Yep.
I mean, it's 6 out of 10. It's still great, wildly listenable. But that does. I mean, it is Lawnmower,
Did
and I think
you
I would.
did you listen to these albums in order?
Yes,
Yep.
always,
Yeah.
always.
That's when you're listening to Leviathan or even Crack the Sky, Blood Mountain, and then you hear this, you're like, it's a different band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very different. But when you get into the Hunter and Once More Around the Sun and Sands of Time, you kind of see,
I
okay, these are in the realms of it.
I almost feel like for these later albums, my expectation was just too high because like back to
Um,
back, man, for me, like Leviathan and then Blood Mountain, I'm like, dude, are these perfect albums? Like, is this perfection? Like, they are just nailing it. And
you could
this
definitely
was just not
tell.
quite as good. And I think because it was not quite as good, it was like
Well,
so
I
much
mean, was
worse.
this?
Does that make sense?
Yeah, because obviously Brent Hines left the band after 25 years or whatever.
Well, that was this year.
But was there like something building? Because like I don't, we don't know these guys. Like,
I think there was animosity there because I noticed Daler Bram was
yeah,
getting more notoriety because of his singing, and I feel like a lot of thinking of the band came from him, where the progressive side of everything came from him alone, and he's doing the vocals now. He's doing more vocals than Troy, and Troy is supposed to be the lead vocalist.
right.
Like, I think there was a problem, and I think all three of them were trying to be cohesiveness, and nothing against uh, the guitarist, not Brent, the other guitarist. What is it?
Uh,
Shoot, I forgot his name already.
it's
Um,
another B name.
yeah, it's not Brian. Something like that. The other guitarists, all three of them were always on the same page, and I feel like Brent was just like not part of that, but he's just there. You
Bill.
know, Bill, Bill.
Bill
Thank you.
Kelleher.
Sorry, Bill.
Sorry, Bill.
Sorry, Bill. Huge Star Wars fan too, like top of the line Star Wars. But I feel like in interviews, I remember years ago, I always thought Brent was going to leave very soon because his interviews, he was too wild, he was getting in trouble, alcoholic, and he was doing
Yeah,
crazy
he
stuff
was.
with people, and that's not good for the band.
Yeah, I
Like,
think Troy Sanders said the first like uh he showed up to the first like rehearsal or like audition completely wasted and couldn't play.
the Dave Mustaine effect. That's what I look at, Brent, that has happened. You're we can get drunk, but you're taking everything too high. You're doing
Yep, because he
double what we're
picked
doing.
because didn't he pick a fight with Shavo from System of a Down at like
Correct.
some like
Correct.
MTV awards or something stupid that doesn't
Yep.
matter because MTV is not even real anymore.
Everybody's cool except Brent having an attitude. He was an alcoholic and he always had outbursts and he couldn't keep his liquor in control. He wanted to be very vocal, violence, and yada yada. And then when he left, he started doing a solo stuff, but you could tell he wasn't happy or anything. And he was
Yeah,
even acting out more and doing more indulgence. And with him passing away from a motorcycle accident, when July, August,
yeah, I think
which
so.
which they told him 2 months prior, a year out of the band, which he had rude words to say about the band. He's like, "Oh man, f those guys," and
Yep.
blah blah blah. Typical. And it's sad that he passed away because
Yeah,
I,
one
I
hundred percent. I mean, he contributed
man, he
great
did.
music.
And his playing style was very unique too because he was the banjo guy. He was the guy that brought the influence of certain things like that because he had that country twang to him. He sung with a country twang.
Yeah, well, he
Yeah.
was he was from Atlanta. Like I know him,
Everybody else was.
him and Bill were from Atlanta, and then
Um,
Troy and Brand moved down from New York
yeah.
to
Yeah.
Atlanta. So
All right.
see, homework.
Homework. Well done, John. Very impressive.
I feel like we should have like a teach Shannon music corner.
I think we just did.
Music history
Music
for
theory
Shannon.
by John.
Mystic history for Shannon.
Yes.
Good,
Who
like
knows
yeah.
nothing.
Everything's so cohesive. Was it the 5 ways of Kevin Bacon? Everything
Oh,
comes
7 degrees.
6 degrees.
6
6
degrees.
degrees?
6 degrees.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
6
Kevin-
degrees of Kevin Bacon, which
6
is
degrees of Mastodon.
Yeah.
Well, at the end of the show, we have what is called Take Your Pick, which John is going to be the very, because it is his birthday pick. He gets the very. Do you want the
Does
first
he get
one
the
or
first
last
or does he
one?
get last one?
What do you want?
Ooh, I didn't do last one.
Ooh, Shannon, would you like to go first?
All right, I'll go first.
All right. Hunter, where do you want it?
Yeah, it's got to go lawnmower.
But
I'm gonna put it in between in
what?
lawnmower.
I feel like that's gonna get moved right now.
I can't touch it. I can't touch it.
Oh, you can't. Oh, that's right.
It's
No
already
take.
moved.
No
No take
takesies.
backs.
Touch it.
Takesies.
Oh,
Can't touch it.
bummer.
I will revert something of mine. It's gonna go crack the skies. Yeah, I think it should have
I'll
been
allow it.
shredding.
I'll
I
allow it.
think personally,
I
the Hunter.
still think it's high bitchin', but I'm not mad about it being in shredding.
I think the Hunter is better than Hush, but I also think it's better than Sans. I think the Hunter had more cohesiveness and Sans, but I understand Lawnmower because it wasn't in the progressive. If it was more progressive, it would be bitchin'. Like it was like the older sound in some of the music. I think it would have been
Maybe.
bitching for you. Um, being
Maybe.
that way.
Yeah, the possibility is there.
Yeah. I think you like the
You know,
canvas to have a lot of
I love
colors.
some concept albums.
You do, you do. You like the color palettes of everything. You like
Mhm.
it to be a lot of palettes out there, not gunmetal gray. Yeah, as Marty Freeman would put it as Megadeth. John would get the reference.
Yes.
We'll have to save that for one of
The Megadeth.
music lessons
the
for
Megadeth.
Shannon.
Yes.
Whenever Megadeth happens to come up.
Yeah, when we do Megadeth, whenever that is,
Whenever that
that'll be in
happens.
the conversation of that because there is a reason
Yes.
behind that. So, John, you get the last pick, man. What are we doing?
Well, I think this is going to be a controversial pick.
Ah, shit. I cussed.
Because you did what I was going to do. That move cracked the sky up to shredding.
Oh.
However, and this might be controversial, but who cares? We're going to take Hush and Grim and put it in meh.
You know
Ooh.
what? I'm okay with that
Mm.
too. I think it's very yeah, I agree with that, John. It is my least favorite of them. It is very least favorite.
Just because it's the least favorite doesn't necessarily mean it's meh.
You
I
gave it a
I
6 out
still
of
think
10.
right because no, it's there. You've done the thing. I just think I
It's already
disagree.
set
I
in
think it.
stone.
I
I
do
said
think
it
it
could be
belongs in
controversial.
Lawnmower
I
because it is still a listenable album, right? Like if that album comes up, I'm not going to be like, do we have to though? Are you sure this one? Like I'm
well,
probably still going to listen to it. You know what I mean? And for me, that's gonna keep you in the lawnmower
This
section.
would be something that if I was listening to, like, if I was trying to write a paper on anything else in the world and I don't write papers on anything, that's probably what I would have in the background.
it's just there, background noise.
It's just there. I don't have to like listen.
Engage
You don't care
into
about it.
Engage in
Yeah.
the. I just don't care about it.
Well, we can only hope. There's writing happening now with the new guitarist that is touring with him. He is going to be part of the. I forgot his name, and now I didn't care to look it up. Sorry, new guy. We'll figure out your name later. we'll do insert now.
Quick, yeah, quick,
Insert name.
quick
now.
Google, quick
Yeah,
JM, quick.
I'm getting there. Hold on.
So being with this new record,
Nick Johnson.
Nick Johnson, thank you, Nick Johnson, being the new guitarist of Mastodon. He is part of the writing of it. I would expect a new album at the end of the year, maybe. So I'm really looking forward
Being
to it.
next year?
Yeah, next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't gone to studio. They're still touring with the new guy. I'm hoping for 2026, like around this time next year for them. But Mastodon.
Maybe
They-
that'll end up in the hey, have you heard this?
Hey, have you heard this? I know we got to make
Or
it a comeback.
whatever we call it. I don't
We
know.
never come back with it. We never. We haven't brought that back in so long. But it might be one of those shows where we'll do a quick review of the album and throw it into the list because we have it and be like, hey, whatever. We'll think
Where
about
does it fit into the
Yeah, where does it fit?
Mastodon
Yeah.
realm?
Well, I think Mastodon is a high bitchin' band. If we take the average of everything, I think they're a
Yep.
bitchin' band. I
100%.
Totally worth listening to. Give
I-
them your time.
yeah, and I feel like I was right. You did like the band.
And I'm very upset about that. Like I'm legitimately like while I was listening to the albums, I was a little salty. Like how dare
How,
you?
how could you be salty? I don't understand.
Guys, I don't want it to be so easy to be like, yep, this one. She's not gonna like that, but she's gonna like this. Like I don't. I want to
Wouldn't-
be whimsical and unknowable.
Whimsical and unknowable.
An enigma.
You're just making stuff up.
Yeah, whimsical is an actual term, but
Whimsical
is a real word.
unknowable.
All right.
Unknowable would be a real word.
Unknowable. It would be. It would be.
Unknowable.
Well, irregardless.
All right, guys. My favorite part
That's
of the,
the
show.
dumbest word ever. Because I know
We-
it's in the whatever dictionary. It's the dumbest thing.
All right.
Sorry, we're spinning the wheel now.
Yes, it is wheel time. Are you guys ready for the wheel? We have not done this in a very, very long time, have we?
No.
You ready?
What like a
It's been
well,
a
obviously
while.
not at all in October because it was Spooktober.
It's yeah.
So it's
It's been a while. Ooh.
been a minute.
Um,
Another 30 seconds.
round
There's a
and
lot of
round she
pee.
goes.
I feel like this wheel has been spinning forever.
Well, it's 200. I want to give it some time.
It's been spinning for like 6 months.
I grew a
It should be
beard
ready by
already.
now.
It's gray
been-
now.
It's been spinning since we did the Spooktober thing.
Spooktober. Cathedral. Oh, so Cathedral is a sludge metal band. I know that for
What do these
fact.
words even mean? Can we? Okay,
It's
never
like
mind. I'm sorry. Okay, sludge.
the
metal.
guitars and stuff. Just it's like slower. That just sounds muddy.
Super heavy. I mean, sorry. Cathedral is a British doom metal band formed in 1990 by vocalist Lee Dorian, which comes from the band Napalm Death. He was the lead vocalist of Napalm Death, and then they got Barney.
Before I said Bernie.
Barney.
Before
Nope.
Barney took over.
Yeah, before Barney, Lee Dorian was the original vocalist. And then pretty much go from there. They have 6 albums. That's it. 6 albums.
I have
2, 3, 4,
6,
5,
8. I have
6, 7,
10.
8, 9, 10. Yeah, I got 10. According to the
Really?
The wiki.
to the Wikipedia.
Oh, so
Not
we have
that you
10.
can
Oh,
see
my
it.
fault. I'm looking at something different. My fault. Okay. All right, so we got 10. All right. Well, they disband. So the last one is the last one. Blah blah blah. So Cathedral, British Doom. This is the first doom metal band I think we're doing. The very first one. Yeah, I think so.
Possibly.
40th episode, Cathedral. This is gonna be awesome. Something different, right? So,
Yeah, it'll be different for sure.
all right, guys. Anything else? Everybody's just looking at their phone.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
just
right.
I'm looking at the albums. I'm trying,
Yeah,
I'm
I
getting
already doing
prepped. I'm getting my
research.
notes ready. Like
Yeah.
I'm.
All right, we're laying it on thick, aren't we?
Just a little bit.
Just a
I mean,
little.
it's that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Already. See.
I'm not lying to you.
See, guys. These are why I do this show, because they're on top of everything. Look at that. A plus.
At least with listening to music. The rest of the homework I leave to Jam.
Hopefully, with them doing the homework, the Capitals will get better to the end. Oh, gotta go. Say bye, internet.